Welcome back. We're going to get right back into it. Dump and change. We continue on. Remember, if you guys don't like a topic, you can dump it and we will change to the next one. Next up for debate, Mr. Randy Moss. He hasn't even been back in Minnesota for 4 weeks and already he is released. Why?
I don't know. He just brings that baggage everywhere he goes.
He sure finds a way to cause some trouble.
And, you got to have team cohesion. You can't have a guy bringing the sideshow, right? So
I think Brad Childress is fed up, but the other side of this is it looked like Brad Childress is losing control of the locker room. Was this a last-ditch attempt to kind of regain composure?
Did you see his interview? When he talked about there's a lot more going on than what happened. You brought baggage up. That baggage goes up to the top of the ceiling. That baggage is so big. You know what? I think there's something going on here. Definitely. Childress definitely losing the team.
Really?
There's some animosity in that locker room. There's players' dissension in that locker room. That's my opinion. But I think Moss wants to go back, and we talked about this. I think he wants to go back to the Patriots, that last little
but the
Patriots.
interesting is now teams can claim him off waivers, but the way that it works is it's an inverse relationship with the standing. So the Patriots are last on that list of potential to claim him. So I don't know where he's going to go. It sounds like, Brandon Shanahan needs to do something now after what he pulled, Mike, with benching McNabb. He's now looking to, regain some sort of, popularity or whatever. I have a feeling he might bring him aboard, but
as a coach, do you want to bring in somebody who's going to, change things and change the way your team's going? I don't know. I'd have to.
Speaking of a coach, I had to buzz you.
First time anyone got buzzed other than me.
I buzzed somebody besides Brian. Let's talk a little hockey now. Speaking of somebody who doesn't want to have to make a change, Tim Thomas. Timmy T doing very, very well in Boston. I can't imagine Coach Julian wanting to make a change. The guy's 6-0. Is he playing his best hockey yet?
By far.
By far.
By far. Timmy T, I was going to say.
Timmy T,
that's what I think
call
Timmy
him.
almost had too many Timmy Donuts last year.
Oh, gosh.
Now he's much, you know what, he's always been, he went through a lot of mental games, I think, last year. Self-induced a lot of them, but he lost his spot last year. He just wasn't, came back. Congratulations, Tim Thomas. He came back mentally much stronger, and he deserves all accolades. I hope he continues going on. Boston's one of my favorite teams.
Statistics don't lie. 6-0, 9.84.
Look at you with the 9.84.
Hey, he likes his hockey.
I love my hockey. I love my Leafs.
Go.
I love my Leafs.
You love your Leafs?
I love my Leafs.
Okay,
I'm a Toronto fan.
Okay. But
I was there once.
Yes, I know.
Once?
I remember.
In the penalty box all my time. But they actually served food to me in there. After I was in there
no, they did not.
Actually, we did do it in the minors once. Wendy served me in the box as a commercial.
I don't even want to hear that. We're going to move on to our next topic. 1,000 is the number to talk about because we talked a little bit about this over a commercial break, but a couple players in the league, Jenna Bridges' favorite player, Craig Conroy, reached the 1,000 plateau. Sergei Gonchar, he reached it as well, but Dave Naylor wrote a blog on TSN saying, it's not a big deal. How is this not a big deal?
Coach, you might want to add first.
Well, first of all, it is a huge deal to play 1,000 games mentally. First of all, physically too. The injuries they go, the 2 and 3 nights. It's just a major milestone. I know so many athletes that have been hurt and never even reached 400, which is a pension for us to get to 400 to get your max. I think it's funny when you compare it. I look at baseball. No offense to baseball fans, I love watching the game too. But when a guy sits out for a hangnail and he's not a pitcher, I got a serious problem.
Blister? There was a blister, and that was a reason to sit
It's
out?
a mental thing more in baseball, 162 games. But in hockey, that's a lot of banging, a lot of injuries. A guy who reaches 1,000, give it to him.
Give him the silver stick, right?
I agree.
Okay.
Wear and tear and travel of the
Yeah.
NBA and NHL is tremendous. For 1,000 games to be physically healthy and play.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
We agree.
We agree. See? All right, well, moving on. Let's talk about somebody who I don't think it looks like the guy's going to reach 1,000 games. Consecutively 292 starts, but Brett Favre, is the guy ever going to miss a game? Or does he need to? If you were coach, would you sit him out?
Yes.
Okay. Brian, would you sit him out?
No.
Ooh, no?
No.
8 stitches, or allegedly 8 stitches.
And he told you all of that, too.
Tendonitis in the elbow, 2 fractures in the ankle. When is it going to be enough to sit out?
For me, Brett's such a great player. I want him as long as possible.
Really?
So I want him to be rested and to play at a certain level into the playoffs, hopefully, because he is a superstar.
All right.
He is good at what he does.
On the same token, I think he explained it all in his article where he said, the ankle and the tennis. He has been a warrior for 20 years. I think that body's had enough. And I think this would be a good year for him. He just wants to get through it. He wants to make a difference. He really does. He's a competitor, but I think it's time to hang him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
After this year, he should hang him up. But as far as this year's concerned, he should.
All right, Brett Favre, we're all saying here on the set this might be your last year. But I
And
don't
you
know
can text all you want after that.
Yeah, and you can text all you want. Brian Kern said it, not me. All right, we have to take another break, but stay tuned. When we return, we're going to talk a little strategy with these two coaches. Stay tuned.